Let's talk about the insects real quick. What I was talking about yesterday, because it did seem to create a little bit of confusion in people. First of all, I was not talking about the entire insect kingdom by any means. For instance, spiders. Lots of people ask me about spiders. My experience, my intuition with spiders is that they are extremely wise, extremely intelligent creatures. And every time that I have had a spider in the house, I've either relocated them gently. Excuse me, dear. Little one. What? Or I've asked them to leave and they have left on their own. I always stop and acknowledge them and pray to them to share their wisdom with me. And as I said in the video, I'm not certain about roaches. The only thing I'm certain about, although I don't get roaches at all, haven't seen a roach in this house, not once, not ever. The only time I ever see roaches is when I go out into the city. Occasionally outside I'll see one or something, but they do not exist in my reality. Now, that confused a lot of people too. That confused a lot of people too, in that me saying that they're not in my world, my reality, but perhaps they're in yours. They don't quite, some people don't understand that. And you're not going to be able to understand it as long as you think of the world as a real solid place that you and I are both sharing. That is not how I see reality. That is not how I experience reality. My experience of reality is that I am in my completely own world. I am in a world of my own with only those who are directly connected to me in my world with me. Now, the world I am in is similar to the world many others are in. Like, there are enough similarities. Like, the world I'm in is located supposedly in a place called Pennsylvania. There are lots of other souls having the experience of a place called Pennsylvania, although their experiences may be radically different. So different, in fact, that they may be at a whole different dimensional level of Pennsylvania. My dimensional level of Pennsylvania is radically different, because mine is the fifth dimensional level of Pennsylvania. And in that version, there are no biting insects, there are no pests. So I personally don't get bit by insects. I'm not saying mosquitoes don't exist out in the world. I'm saying they're not in my reality. Now, if I was to go out to a picnic or a party or a barbecue or something outside with a bunch of third density people, I'm sure I would then see mosquitoes. But in my world, if I go in my backyard, which is in my vibration, because I've worked hard on the aura, so my whole house is kind of a bubble, not just the inside, even the outside, the roof, because I pray on these grounds. These grounds are sanctified in the name of the Christ and the name of the Mother. Every time I go out there, I sanctify these lands in the name of the light and in the name of love. And so negative vibrational entities cannot exist here. And again, so I was talking about biting insects specifically. Things, parasitic insects. Insects that live only through taking from others. This is clearly a service to self mentality, brought into physical manifestation in the insect kingdom. Now, my guidance has shown me in my experience with animals when I have seen them in the fifth dimensional place. And I haven't seen many yet in this incarnation. I've seen cats, birds, maybe some other things, I'm not sure. But the fifth dimensional cat is radically different than the third dimensional cat. This is a fully telepathic, highly intelligent being. I've associated with my cats in this way. So it is my belief that the fifth dimensional cat is not a meat eater, is not a carnivore. It is my belief and my experience that the fifth dimension does not contain carnivores. In the Bible, they talk about the kingdom, where the lambs will lay down with the wolves, right? Where the lions will lay down with the lambs. This is the kingdom. This is the fifth dimension, where all beings operate from love. This is a real place. This is a real reality. But one must be operating in unconditional love themselves for all sentient beings in order to get there.